Hey, what's up everyone? Evil here with another short Onigiri video. In today's video I want to talk to you guys about grade. Now, this is not the same grade as when you failed your exam paper or when you failed your exam. This is the type of grade that I'm talking about for your weapons in the Onigiri game. So let's take a look. Uh, if I go to the equip menu here and I have a bunch of weapons that I've just identified, and um, I can see here I have a column for the grade section, and if I sort it by grade and then I sort it by name, I will get the all the weapons sorted by grade first and then their names below it. So as you guys can see, I have a bunch of Albatross bows here. They are all exactly the same level 92 minimum required weapon. So they are essentially identical weapons. The only difference about them is that their grade and durability are different. And as you can see, I have 4 at grade 100 that come with 1200 durability up front, and then as the grade is lower, you can see the durability is less, and you can see the attack is slightly less, and then you can keep seeing that the durability, I'm sorry, the grade actually really affects the attack and the durability that the weapon comes with. And so grade is more or less the quality of the weapon, if you think about it. So the higher the grade, the higher the quality that the weapon is at, and because of the higher quality, you get higher attack and higher durability that comes with it. So there's some people who believe that grade isn't as important, but honestly, grade is quite important in the game. And in the game like Onigiri, where you want to get the most out of your weapon, the most attack and whatnot, you really want to maximize whatever you have available to you, and that's small things, even in terms of ornamentations or the small stats that are given, and especially the grade value that the weapon comes with. So every chance possible, you want to get grade 100. So let's go into the next part of this video, which is how do I get grade up, or how do I increase the grade of my weapon now that I, let's say I have a weapon. Okay, so there are a couple ways to get or there's a couple ways to increase the grade. The first way is to use an item called the weapon grade powder, or weapon grade plus powder. So basically it's an item that you get, and if you use it in your inventory, basically the weapon that is currently equipped on you right now, when you use this item, you're going to get a random number of grade increase between 3 and 6, and it will not exceed grade 100, obviously, because 100 is the highest grade you can get, right? So weapon grade powder is really good, and especially when you craft a weapon, or when you get a weapon that has maybe lower grade than what you would like, you can use the grade powder to increase the grade, and so forth. And so the next question is, well, where do I get these weapon grade powder? Well, there's actually 3 ways you can get the grade powder. So the first way is via in-game events. So there will be a lot of events that tend to happen within the game, and then they have exchange, sort of the exchange items program, where you farm for a specific item and then you exchange it for items that you want. So one of them, most of the time, there is a grade powder in there that you can buy via the exchange. So that's via the event. The second place is via the shopping plaza. So when you go to the shopping plaza, you want to go to the coral pond here, and then on this area right here, you can see the point exchange. So when you click on point exchange, basically things that you roll for from the coral pond, or things that you get, for example, skill cards and stuff, very selective things that you can actually have, are sellable here. So this is kind of like a small little sellable market as well. So Friendship cats you can sell. You can obviously sell Summoner Scrolls, and this is the number of points that you get by selling these specific items. You can sell a bunch of skill cards, ornamentation, artisan swords, and so forth. So you can sell these things for the points. So these points right here. So currently I have 13 points. But once you have a few points, you can go over to this side here and you can see that grade powder is actually one of the items that you can purchase via the points. Another item is Artisan Sword, which is worth 50 points here, which is really great. The powder is worth is going to set you back 50 points, and it's going to give you 3 powder every time you purchase it. So that's one way to get, that's the second way to get grade powder. Now the third way is via the achievement, and this is, so far as I know, the only achievement that I know that will give you grade powder, which is on the secondary tab. After you reach level 20, you're going to get a reward of 2 weapon grade powder. So when you reach your level 20, make sure to grab those weapon grade powder and just store them away until at a later time when you need to use them. Right? Okay, cool. So that's weapon grade powder. So that's the first way that you can increase your weapon's grade value. Now the second way is via smelting. So when you unlock smelting and you talk to Yoshi, in the smelting option, in the artisan option here, there are two options that you can select from. So as you can see, there's a grade up +3, which will, as the description says, increase the weapon grade by +3 on successful smelt. And then below here is the grade up +6. So those are sort of independent of each other, so you can actually only select one at a time. So if I select grade 3 and I select grade 6, you can see that grade 6 took over grade 3. So you can only have one of these sort of options per smelt. The cost of them vary, so grade 3 is going to set you back 60% of the total cost of the smelt, and the grade 6 is going to be a whopping 200% of that cost. And so the idea is to hopefully use some grade powder to get your weapons up, or also to smelt and use grade up +6 at the earlier stage of the weapon smelting process. For example, between level 1 and 50, because the cost of the smelt is going to be much less than when you are trying to use grade up at the later part of the smelting process, because of the cost increases as each smelt and each weapon level. And so those are the 2 ways to get grade increases. And so the question is grade important? And without a doubt, it is quite important in the game, and something that you guys should definitely be looking out for. As you can clearly see from the screen, the grade value really affects the attack power that a weapon has. And so if you are in game and you're examining other people to see what sort of stats they have, what kind of weapons they have, a lot of times you'll see them with grade 100 weapons across the board. It's because it's just by nature, grade is something that you should do, and it will dramatically change the way that your weapon increases overall. Basically, you're able to maximize the weapon's potentials by just having grade 100. Alright guys, so thank you for watching this video. That's all I have to say about grade. Really short video, but hopefully you guys find this helpful. If you do, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. I recently hit 100 subscribers just doing Onigiri videos, so I'm really happy about that, and I really thank you for all your support. And so I appreciate everyone's support, and if you guys see me in game, please feel free to message me. We can hang out. Sometimes I don't have my settings turned on where I can see people, but you know, if you send me a whisper or something, say hi, I really appreciate that. So thanks everyone again, and hopefully you guys have a great day. This is Evil signing out. Peace.